you're a business owner or you're looking to start your own business, one tip I'm going to give to you for free is to impute content creation in the process of running your business. I'm actually going to share with you four solid tips on how to implement content creation to grow and run your business. Now, when it comes to content creation, one mistake some people make is how can they go viral? How can their business blow up? How can they gather followers? And now I know that this is actually nice because I mean, when your video performs well, you get to reach new audience or more audience. But what I want to say is that when it comes to using content creation to grow your business, it is not just about your followers count. As a matter of fact, if you go viral, your business went viral, you just gathered followers and those followers are not converting into customers, then what's the need gathering all those followers? But instead, it should be about how you sell your products or services, how you connect with your audience, and also how you relate with your audience or your customers. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's now get proper into these four solid tips that you need to have at the back of your mind if you want to use content creation to grow your business the right way. Now, the first tip has to do with you knowing your target audience and their pain points. Know your target audience and their pain points. Let's start with knowing your target audience. Be it products or services that your business is all about, who are your target audience? Starting from the age range. What age range is your product or services centered or focused to? Is your product or services focused towards people that are in their, let's say, late 50s, their late 30s, their early 20s, and so on? That is what I mean by age range. And then another thing you need to know when it comes to your audience is gender. Does your business focus only female gender? Does it focus only male gender? Or does your business focus both female gender and male gender? You need to know the gender your business actually focuses. And then another thing that is important is knowing status or financial capability, that's financial status. The reason why I'm saying this is because, let's say you know your product or your services, the price of it is going to be on the higher side. Then you will know that instantly you should be targeting consumers or customers that has the higher financial capability. But if you know that your product or services are going to be low ticket products or services, then instantly this will also be able to carry people that has lower financial capability. So in overall, it is very important that you know who your audience is, and also do not try to target every single person. You see, every business you see out there, they know their target audience. Now that you've known and understood who your target audience is, the next thing is understanding or knowing their pain points. Pain points means problem. Okay, let's say you sell fashion wears. That's the only thing that came to my mind first. So let's say you have a fashion business. What are some different pain points your audience or people that are interested in fashion, what are some different problems that they might have or they might come up with? Take for example, one problem or pain point consumers that are interested in fashion may have is the quality of the cloth that they wear, and that customer or that audience has not been able to find a better place where they can get higher quality of that same or of cloth. Now that is a pain point. Now you have known that and understood that. The next step I want you to take into action is actually creating a solution to solve those their pain points. Start creating clothes that are of higher quality that will now in return solve your audience pain points or your audience problem. So that is what I mean by knowing your target audience. You have known a pain point from your audience or your customers, which is getting a better quality of the clothes that you produce, and the next step is now you actually going ahead to create high quality products, which is the solution to solving their problem. You know the best part of it? If you have known and understood your audience pain points and you've created a solution for it, and that solution is valuable, that solution actually solved their problem, that audience, that customer will come back. That is how business is. And they will not only come back to you, but they would refer without even you having to beg. Say, please refer my business, please refer my business. Let's say if their friend is like, oh, where did you get this your top? It looks so beautiful. The quality is so good. Where did you get it from? Just them saying, I got it from so business. That's an automatic referral. Have you seen? So that is why knowing their pain points and actually solving their pain points is very, very important. Let's now go into the second tip to using content creation to grow your business. And that has to do with utilizing different content types and formats. Now, there are several different types of content marketing strategy out there, but for this video, I will just be focusing on only four. Now, these four, I'm not just going to be mentioning it, but I would go in depth to explain briefly how you can actually utilize this content, like that content format. Now, what are the four different content formats I'm talking about? The first one is educational content, okay? The second one is CTA slash sales content. The third one is video content format. The fourth one is photo content format. So we're going to be starting with the first one, which is educational content format. From a layman understanding, when you hear the word educational, it means to educate. So utilizing educational content format simply has to do with you creating educational content. So let's say you offer a fashion styling service. I don't know why fashion keeps coming to my mind, but let's say you are in the fashion industry, you're a fashion guru, and then you offer styling service where you style, let's say, celebrities, or you style other people. Now, when it comes to creating educational content as a fashion stylist, you can create a content talking about what fashion stylist is literally all about. Why do people need fashion stylists? You list. I'm not a fashion stylist, okay, so I can't really say give reasons why you need a fashion stylist. But people that are in that like industry, they understand, they know better why people need a fashion stylist. Or it's not even about fashion stylist. I'm just using that service to explain what I mean. Now let's bring in another scenario, and this scenario has to do with if your business is all about you selling a physical product. So one example is sharing an educational video on how to use your products. Okay, how can your audience or your customers properly use your products? So if you're selling a planner, for example, a digital planner, you can film an educational content putting your audience or your customers through on how to actually use this planner. Another example of educational content is talking about the benefits of using a planner. So let's say one of your physical products is planners for business owners. You film an educational content illustrating or explaining what are actually the benefits of using this your planner to grow your business. Now, when you share that kind of content, when people listen to you and they find a lot of points in what you're saying, they'll be like, wow, okay, I think I actually need a planner to grow my business. So then the next thing, they are in your website placing an order for that your planner. Now another educational content that you can like utilize is Q&A session. Yes, Q&A means question and answer section, and you can utilize this in different ways. You can utilize it by going live. Let's say it's a Q&A live stream. They ask a question, you answer. Another one is you can go through your comment section. Okay, all those questions that your audience have been typing, that some of them you've not been able to get to it, you can actually compile all those questions, then film a video talking about frequently asked questions that you all have been asking me. Then you film a video about it. That is a Q&A question. And then another one you can utilize is I think you can use Instagram for this. You post on your story, you ask people to like send you questions. What are some problems that they are facing, or questions that they would love to be answered concerning your business? And then you will now compile all those questions and film videos that is going to answer those people's questions. Now, do you know the benefits of educational content? One benefit of educational content is trust. Now, if I am always coming to your channel, you're always enlightening me, before you know it, gradually, I will start building trust on your products, your services, your business as a whole. Now, when people build trust in you, when people trust you as a business owner, because of that trust, they will trust you with their money also. That actually converts into them going to purchase your products or your services. and in that way it is converting into what? Money. Now the next content format you can utilize is CTA/sales content format. CTA means call to action. Now call to action has to do with you telling people what action do you want them to take. Let's say after you finish filming a video on benefits of using a planner to grow your business, you can now introduce a CTA, a call to action. Your call to action can be like, if you know you really want to take your business serious this 2025, then make sure to follow the link in my bio to get your own planner to grow your business this 2025. So that is what call to action has to do with. Now another content format style that you can actually utilize is video content. When it comes to video content, there are different styles you can actually utilize. I'm very sure you've heard of vlog. That is one style of video. The way I'm sitting down and talking to the camera, now sit down / talking to the camera type of content. Now another style is BTS style, which is the one that I'll be talking about only in this video. Okay, now what does BTS mean? BTS simply means behind the scenes. There is this kind of personal interaction or personal relationship it's built between your business and your audience or your customers. One content idea is how you pack an order or pack with me type of content behind the scenes of you packing customers' order. Now what are the benefits it will give to your business if you introduce BTS type of content? The first benefit is that it is going to build stronger connection with your audience and your customers. The second one is that it keeps them entertained. Another one again is that it builds trust. Now when you have grown a stronger connection with them, you will notice that trust will come in. Now another benefit is that it supports sales. Now when they have trusted you, because of that trust, like I mentioned earlier, they would now trust you with their money also. And when they trust you with their money, it means they would go and purchase from you. They will want to buy that your product or buy that your services, and that is how it actually supports sales. Now the next content style that you can use is photo content formats. Yes, and I'm going to explain briefly what I mean by photo content or how you can actually utilize photo content. So let's use BTS for example again, because that's just the only thing that I can quickly explain right now. Okay, so let's use BTS for example, and let us also use pack and order style with me. This is how you can utilize it. The steps at which you take to pack an order. Let's say the first step you take is you bring out a carton, place it on your table. That's the first thing that you do. Now take nylon and put it inside the carton. Okay, another slide could be, let's say you're selling pencil and biro. Okay, take your pencil and biro that you're selling, you put it inside a nylon and then snap yourself. That is another slide. Another slide could be you now carrying that product and putting it inside the box. Ping, you snap it. Then another one is when you close the box, you now put your business sticker, stick it on top of the box, you snap it. Now this way you have already created photo content, and yet you still did a behind the scenes type of content. Now one way you can actually use to spice it up, use text, to use elements, and this is where Canva now comes into play. There are different elements, beautiful elements. Let's say love elements, fire elements, money elements, and so on. You pick elements that is best suited to explain, or that is going to spice up that particular photo slide for you. You put it there, and then you now take a text illustrating what each of that photo is actually trying to explain. You can upload this photo slide on Instagram. You can even upload it on TikTok, or if your business is on YouTube, you can also utilize YouTube community tab. So these are 4 different content formats that you can actually use to grow your business or create content for your business. Now before we go into the next step, if you've been enjoying this video so far, please kindly like my video. Okay, please like my video. This is one of the ways you can support me. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? Make sure to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified when next I upload good content like this. Now the next tip you can actually utilize or follow when it comes to using content creation to grow your business is by utilizing SEO to your advantage. Now, SEO is going to lead into more discoverability, or better, rather, let's use the word better discoverability when done correctly. There's two words: better discoverability when done correctly. First of all, what is SEO? SEO simply means search engine optimization. Now, when SEO is being utilized properly, it is going to help you push your content to the right audience. That's what I mean by when utilized properly. Now, like I mentioned from the beginning of this video, one mistake a lot of people make is they just want to go viral. It's virality, pursuing virality. Let's say if this hashtag is blowing people's business up, even if the hashtag does not relate to their business, let's say their business is about fashion, the hashtag has no relation to their fashion business, but just because that hashtag is blowing other people's video up, okay, they will not carry that hashtag and put it in their own video. And guess what? Let's say their video blows up, that their content blows up. Do you know how it's going to affect your business? Let me explain to you. It blows up, right? You're happy. In the comfort of your home. You're like, oh, my business did well. My business got 1 million views. It got plenty followers. Now, let me bust your bubble. Those followers that your business, that your post got, in most cases, there are people that, they are followers that they don't actually care about fashion. Anything that has to do with fashion is not their business. But they followed you because of virality. Now, if you don't know, I've noticed that people on TikTok or even social media as a whole, they have the tendency, when they just watch a video, the thing went viral, they will not even understand what your page is all about. They'll just click follow, scroll to the next. When they see another viral video, follow, or they see a vibe that you did, follow, scroll to the next. Now, because you have gathered followers from that your 1 million plus video views, and those followers, maybe you gather 10,000 followers, but those 10,000 followers don't care about fashion. In your home, you're happy, but deep down in those followers' mind, they know that they don't care about fashion, and they don't have any tendency to buy from your business. Now, do you know how that is going to affect you? It is going to affect you in the instant, or in the state where you have gathered followers, but those followers are not buying. Those followers are not patronizing you. See, let me tell you something. That's in pains. It pains when you open that social media platform. Let's say it's on TikTok that your video went viral. It pains when you open your TikTok and you see that you have 10,000 followers. But those 10,000 followers are not even converting into sales. No matter what else you do, they are not converting into sales. It is going to pain you in your bone marrow, in the deepest of your bone marrow. It is going to pain you. So that's why I said that. Please, though, don't go and make a mistake thinking virality should be the goal. Virality should not be the goal. That's why I said use SEO the right way. How can you actually use SEO the right way? The first one is by using keywords. Let's say when you're talking, as you're filming a video, let's say you want your video to reach people that loves fashion, you can be mentioning the word fashion. That way, that platform that you're going to post that video on, those algorithms are very sharp. They are going to pick that word that you're saying in that video, and that word that you're saying in that video already counts as a keyword. Now, another way you can use keyword is in caption. Another way is introducing it in description, and this is mostly geared towards business that are on YouTube or business that are utilizing YouTube platform. Now, another one is by tags. I think right now is on YouTube, because I just remember that Instagram, from my own side, Instagram is no longer allowing me to put tags in my video like before. So let me just say this one is mostly on YouTube, where you can go to the tag section and put in tags. Another one is title. Okay, title is for YouTube, and then thumbnail is also for YouTube. These are just places where you can put in your keyword, okay, of that video. So now that you have introduced keywords into your video, this way the algorithm will know better what your video is all about. Now, another way is by creating good and valuable content. The reason why I said that is because you see, algorithm, if your video is good, if your video is valuable, number one, people would tend to stick to the ending of that video. They will tend to watch that video longer. Let's say if it's on other social platform like let's say TikTok, because of that video was very valuable to them, you see that they will save. They want to save that video. They will like the video. In most cases, they will even share it. That let's say share by downloading the video directly to their own device. They will comment on your video. Now, as they are doing that, liking your video, commenting on your video, saving your video, sharing your video, watching your video for a longer period of time, automatically it has signaled to the TikTok algorithm that this video is good, and the algorithm will now push your content out more further, because that's what they want. They want people to remain on the app. That's what the algorithm wants. So because your video is keeping people for a longer period of time on the TikTok app, they will continue to push that your video out. Now, how have you boosted SEO? So let's say that your video was all about why you need a fashion stylist or benefits of a fashion stylist, and that video was good and valuable. The way it will boost SEO is, let's say if I come to TikTok now and I search, why do I actually need a fashion stylist? What is the benefit of hiring a fashion stylist? Because of that, your video performed well and actually kept people on the app. The algorithm will be more likely to show your video as part of the videos that will show up in the search. Your video is very, very likely to be part of those videos that will come out. And that way, search engine optimization. They have searched on which engine? TikTok. Now, which video? Your video has been optimized. Your video came out. So have you seen how creating good and valuable content is one way you can actually follow if you want to utilize SEO the right way? Now, let's move on to the next tip you can utilize when it comes to using content creation to grow your business, and that has to do with repurposing your content. Repurpose your content. Now, what do I mean by repurpose? Repurpose means, take for example, now I can repurpose this YouTube video and post it on TikTok or post it on Instagram, but that's not just the only way you can repurpose content. Now, why am I talking about repurposing, or how can repurposing your videos or your content actually help you grow your business more? The first benefit is that it is going to help you to save time. Now, instead of me, let's say after I'm done filming this video, I will now come and set up camera again and start filming another video talking about the same point I talked about in this video, film it again in that video just to post it on TikTok and Instagram. That way I have to put in another time to film another video and still edit that video. But if I want to save my time, let's say I have other things to do, I don't have time for that. I want to save my time easily. I'll just edit the tip or the point I want to emphasize under my Instagram video or under my TikTok video. I'll just edit it out in this place. Use CapCut, change it to TikTok or Instagram format, film and post. I don't have to sit down, set my camera in that format and start talking again. So have you seen how this has actually helped me to save time? Another benefit of repurposing your video is that it will help you kill two birds with one stone. Now, what I mean by helping you kill two birds with one stone is, let's say in your content strategy, you have to film one video for YouTube. You have to upload once a week on YouTube. Then let's say on TikTok, you're going to upload like 3 times a week on TikTok. Now, from that YouTube video, you can now bring out, let's say if it's 2 points that you can bring out, or 1 point, or even the whole 3 points that you want to post to cover up your 3 times posting schedule on your TikTok, you will just edit that part from your YouTube and then you just post it. So have you seen that way you are able to actually cover up your posting strategy? So that is how you're literally killing two birds. That is posting on Instagram, posting on TikTok. You're actually killing two birds just with one stone, and that stone is just one content. Now, another benefit of repurposing your videos or your content is more visibility. Now, what do I mean by more visibility? This is something that I've noticed as a content creator. There's a particular video that I did talking about a face cream. Okay, now I posted that video on Instagram. That video did not even get up to 500 views on Instagram. I took that same video and moved it for TikTok, and that video got more than 500,000 views. Just one video. More discoverability. So this is just to explain to you that when you repurpose your video, it's because I repurposed that single video. I was able to get more discovered. Now let's bring it back to your business. Even if the two platforms went viral, there are some people that loves Instagram and they don't have any business to do with TikTok. There are some people that loves TikTok, they can die on that app. But if you check their phone, there is nothing like Instagram. Instagram is not found on that phone. And at the same time, there are actually some people that they use the two apps simultaneously, just like me. I love the two apps. So whether your video went viral in the two places, all I'm just trying to explain or drive across is that it will help you boost more discoverability. Let's say the 500,000 people that saw that video on TikTok will be different from the 500,000 people that saw that video on Instagram. Now, when you bring those different people, you've ended up getting discovered by 1 million people. So have you seen how repurposing your videos or your content will actually boost discoverability? Now let's talk about different examples on how you can repurpose your content. Now I want to use the word content because when you talk about content, like I emphasized earlier, we have video content, we have photo content, we even have blog content. Those things you read on the blog on Google, they are content. It's just that they are written content. The first one is YouTube to TikTok strategy, which I've already explained. Editing your long form video, a point or some points in that long form video and into a shorter form video and posting it on your TikTok. The second way is TikTok to Instagram, which I've also explained. You posted a video on TikTok, then you carry that same video and post on Instagram, or you posted a video on Instagram, you carry that same video and post on TikTok. So that is TikTok to Instagram and vice versa. Another one is YouTube video or YouTube script to blog post. Like this video that I'm filming now, I wrote down some key points that I'm going to talk about in this video. Now all these key points I've written down, or all these things that I said in this video, I can literally turn them into written words. I can post it on my blog. That way I am using just one script. I am using just one content script. Now this can go both ways. Let's say if it's the blog that you posted first, you can just take one of your blog posts, the point that you mentioned on that blog post, and film a video and talk about it in YouTube. You see, you have one script, but you have used that one script to film a YouTube video and to post, to create a blog content with just one script. Now another strategy for repurposing your video is YouTube video to podcast. Now this YouTube video, I can easily just take out the audio of this my YouTube video and then post it on a podcast platform, let's say Apple Podcast or Spotify, for example. That way only one content of this YouTube video I did, I now used just the audio. I don't need the clip because podcast only needs audio. I just pick out the audio and then put it on a podcast platform. So these are actually ways or strategy you can actually follow when it comes to repurposing your content. And like I said, repurposing content, one benefit is going to give to you is going to boost or create more awareness or more discoverability. And when your business becomes more discovered, and let's say it gets to the right audience, that by using SEO the right way, it gets to the right audience, it will now end up into more sales, and more sales will now end up into more money, more money. So guys, that is all for this video. Wow, I have really spilled a lot in this video for you all, and one way you can use to appreciate me is by liking my video. Okay, so if you watched from the beginning of this video to the ending of this video and you did not like this video, you're being a criminal at this point. You're just stealing my knowledge without appreciating me. So please give my video a thumbs up. Okay, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, turn on the post notification bell, very important, so that you'll be notified when next I upload amazing content like this. So guys, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.